Hello people, it's your boy Osman back again with another video. This time we're talking about Manchester United vs Blackburn Rovers, and they finished 2-1 to Manchester United. Come on boys. That puts us into the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. The last day, for those of you that do not know, I really hope the Liverpool fans are watching this game because your team's not playing this weekend. This is the only kind of football you can watch. But yeah, let's talk about the game itself. It finished 2-1, not the greatest of performances again. In the first half in particular, the first 15 minutes, I don't really recall us registering any sort of shots on target. Same with Blackburn Rovers, the first half was pretty much end to end for the neutral and must have been great viewing. But like I said, there wasn't many chances created. There was a lot of build-up play happening from both teams, but nothing of a real substance. However, that all changed in the 15th minute when that man Emnes took a shot from distance and Romero matched it, parries it away. I'm thinking, where's my man come up from? I didn't even mention him in my preview because I didn't know who the hell he was, but he's here ripping us apart. But yes, 2 minutes later, that man Emnes again holds off Rojo, plays Graham in. Smalling, where the hell are you, fam? Beats Smalling to the ball, pings it. What a finish. I mentioned Graham as a man to watch out in the flipping preview, and he's come back and he's bit me on that. You know where. 1-0 to Blackburn Rovers after 70 minutes. But one thing that's changed over under Jose Mourinho compared to Van Gaal is I wasn't worried. Normally I'd be thinking 1-0 behind, we're absolutely screwed here, we got no chance. But in Jose, we trust, and in the team we trust, it seemed like the players didn't look phased at all by the fact that we'd gone behind. They're playing with continued composure. They continued their game. Started picking up the pace a bit. Obviously, we're a goal behind at this point. Picking up the pace a bit. Just making things happen, boys. Let's make things happen. Blackburn Rovers have got a corner. We clear the ball. Romero throws the ball out. It goes to Mkhitaryan. He's not got many options. But Mkhitaryan, the world-class talent he is, he goes, know what? Let's outside the boot it. About 40 yards into Rashford's pass. He's one-on-one. Takes it on the keeper and puts it in to make it 1-0. And I personally was saying, Rashford really has to take his opportunity today. A lot of people wanting Jose to play the youth. He's played the youth today, and Rashford has repaid Jose and got himself a beautifully worked and taken goal for that matter. Fantastic finish from Rashford. Fair play to the kid. He did miss a couple early on in the season where he shanked one when he controlled it from Pogba and he completely dragged his shot wide, but he showed quality and composure this time, taking it around, slotting it 1-0. And at this point, like I said, it was an end-to-end game. Anyone could have been ahead at half-time. Fair play to Blackburn Rovers. Like I said, they're in the relegation zone. But if I was a Blackburn fan, I would take a lot of encouragement from this performance. They seemed like they were fighting. They were playing for the manager. They were going forward. I wasn't expecting them to attack us as much. I'm not going to lie. I was expecting them to park the bus and just try to counter us. But they were generally going toe-to-toe with us. Which, unfortunately for them, worked, against them in the end. But overall, first half performance wasn't fantastic. However, we did get ourselves back in the game, and like I said, the players showed good character. They didn't seem too phased by the fact that we did go behind, which is something that I'm very happy about. It shows a bit of progression. The players were still confident and they felt like they always have the capabilities of getting back in the game, which we did. Going into the second half, I'll be honest with you, I wasn't overly happy with Carrick in particular. I just didn't think he was impacting the game. To be fair, not many players really did impact the game. There was a couple of moments when Martial ran past a couple of players and Mkhitaryan went on a couple of runs as well. However, Martial looked tired today. I think the fact that he's played a couple of games, well, this is his third game in a week if I'm not mistaken, he looked like he just looked tired. When he was one-on-one against a defender, many a times he was just jogging and he wasn't running at him in full pace, and because of that, Jose did the right thing and he did take him off. And I felt like, it was the right decision at the time, and it just freshened the legs up a bit. So fair play to Jose, he is making the changes early, and that's something I'm very happy about. On came Pogba and Zlatan, and Blackburn Rovers fan must have been buzzing to see two world-class players, play against them. There's something they're not used to at all in that championship division. But no, Pogba, when he came on, was absolutely fantastic. The sheer quality on Pogba's passing range, I've been saying in the last couple of games, I feel like he's steadily improving every game. Just his control over the overall play, and obviously when Pogba and Zlatan came on, we did switch to 4-3-3. Zlatan came on for Lingard, I believe, and it was. Wait, did he come on for Lingard? Yeah, it did come on for Lingard. Yeah, so obviously gave it a bit more balance. We went back to the 4-3-3 with Herrera, Carrick, and that man Pogba in the midfield with Mkhitaryan, Rashford and Zlatan up top. You know, so a bit more familiar positions from what we've seen over the season. And I think it did pay dividends because Carrick seemed way better in the second half because he just seemed more comfortable on the ball. He was picking the ball up deep and playing the passes on the wing, pinging the ball, you know, doing what Carrick does and controlling the game. Something we weren't doing successfully in the first half, which is why it was such an end-to-end game. And also he was shielding the back four as well. Again, in the first half, there wasn't any shielding of the back four, which, you know, I don't really know what that's about, but there seems to be a bit of confusion with Herrera in particular and his position recently. He was out of position for the first goal, but it's all right. It's Herrera. We love Herrera. But no, go back into the game. Pogba was fantastic in the second half. He was putting a couple of decent balls in, and oh my God, what a pass for Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He picks up in his own half, 50-yard ball over the top to Zlatan, and Zlatan does something he's not done in a while. Shows great composure, lets the ball bounce twice, and he just passes it into the bottom corner, a bit similar to the Crystal Palace finish to make it 2-1. He just finesses it, just passes it, guides it, whatever you want to call it, into the bottom corner, makes it 2-1, and at this point we were absolutely sailing. You just saw the difference in quality when Zlatan and Pogba in particular came on. The passing was a lot better. We seemed like we were creating more chances. Pogba was just pinging the ball left, right and centre, flicking over the top for pure banter. But no, fantastic performance in the second half. Again, first half wasn't amazing. I just want to quickly touch up on the defence. I feel the defence has been very shaky in the last two games in particular. I'm not really sure what happened today, but it's just Ashley Young was probably, in my opinion, was our best defender. I think that he was good going forward, and defensively he was quite solid. Smalling is very inconsistent. I have an issue with Smalling. You just don't know what you're going to expect from him. I thought he was okay, but there was moments of shakiness in particular from Smalling. Darmian, I don't really know what Darmian offers. He's okay at the back, but going forward he's absolutely non-existent. Rojo was okay, but again the defence, there seemed like there was a lack of leadership. That's a good word. Obviously we're missing Bay and Valencia in particular, and that showed today. I wasn't very happy, especially in the first half. Our players were getting bullied left, right, centre. And even in the second half, you know, there was a lack of composure from the defenders. It seemed like they were caught out of position on numerous occasions. I can't remember the kid's name that came on in the second half. He went past 3 players, took a shot. Romero fluffs his lines, comes out, he saves it again, and then it goes back into the guy at the edge of the box, and he saves it again, and they score eventually, but it's offside. So fair play to Romero, recovering fantastically. But like I'm saying, their winger, I think it's Moni, that's probably complete. I've got that wrong, let's be honest. We don't know who the Blackburn players are, but he went past 3 players quite easily, and that's what I'm trying to refer at. The defenders are just allowing people to walk past them, and against great opposition, we're going to get punished. But, you know, bearing that in mind, fantastic victory overall. You know, very happy with the result. Obviously, because we've got through something. Liverpool don't know what that means. But let's talk about the player rating. So in there, Romero, that triple save. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Triple save, fantastic. For that alone, 7.5. Don't think he could have done much about the goal. I was being a bit critical. Well, not critical. I was thinking De Gea probably would save it, but it's a bit harsh, isn't it? It's asking for too much. Anyways, 7.5 for him. Well deserved performance. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's quite difficult to pick out a standout performance. I don't really know. I can't really think of any standout performances. I think Ashley Young was one of our better players. I'm going to give Ashley Young an 8 because he hasn't played in so many games. I felt like he didn't really do anything wrong. He was good going forward, and defensively he's pretty sound as well. So good backup for Valencia in that sense. Smalling, Rojo, I'm going to give them a pair of 6.5s. Like I said, they had moments of shakiness, but they were quite stable as well at the same time. Darmian, I don't know what the hell he offers us. He's not that good in defence. Left back, he's just caught. He's not a good left back. I don't care what anyone says. I'm going to give him a 6. Moving into the midfield, Herrera and Carrick. I think Herrera was at fault for the first goal. I know Rojo got bullied and Smalling was kind of out of position. But Herrera needs to be in front of the back four and protecting the back four. He was up past the halfway line. I don't know where he was. He was just caught out of position. No one was covering him really in particular. And he left Carrick to do too much work. And if Fellaini did that, I would have killed him. But because it was Herrera, we kind of love Herrera. We let him get away with it. So Herrera was to blame for the first goal in my personal opinion. But he did pick up fantastically in the second half, as he always does. Great work rate, you know, just so much passion. I flipping love you, Herrera. But I'm going to give you a 7. Like I said, I fault for the first goal. Carrick, I thought it wasn't amazing in the first half. You know, he wasn't really dictating the play, wasn't controlling the play. Again, he was caught out of position numerous occasions. It wasn't really offering much protection for the back four. But I'm going to give Carrick a 7 because, like I said, in the second half in particular, when we switched to the 4-3-3, he was fantastic. So in front of them, Mkhitaryan, he was good in moments. However, he didn't really impact the game massively. He had a couple of sort of occasions where I felt like he dwelled on the ball too many times. I think it was Rashford who went past a couple of players and caught it back. I think it might be Martial actually on the left wing, went past a couple of players, caught it back to Mkhitaryan on the edge of the box, and I thought he was going to hit to his right foot. He cuts on his left foot and then tries to cut back out, and he just overplays it. For that reason, I'm going to give him a... I'm going to go 7 because I just love Mkhitaryan. Probably 6.5. But 7 because it's Mkhitaryan. Let's go on the right. Lingard, ineffective for me personally. Him off the board, fantastic. He's always working. He's closing down the play. He gives us a lot of energy, but I just don't think he's got the sort of capabilities on the ball, you know, to really grab a game by the scruff off its neck and actually impact it and make a massive difference. But it's a bit harsh on Lingard, you know, he does put in a shift. But 6.5. Average performance really, let's be honest. On the left, Martial, like I said, I felt like he was tired. He looked like he seemed like he was suffering from the Saint Etienne game. It was only a couple of days ago, so I kind of unfortunately saw, you know, he played 3 games in a week. It's understandable, isn't it? So I'm going to give him a 6.5 as well because I love Martial. Rashford up front had a fantastic game for me. He was running in channels, running behind at every opportunity he got. He took his goal fantastically. Like I said earlier in the season, he's completely fluffed his line, but this time he showed great composure. So no, because he scored the goal, and I felt like he was probably he was good in everything that we did going forward. A couple of decent runs, obviously the one when he tried to flick to Martial, but Martial was asleep. I'm going to give him a 7.5. Does that mean I've given Ashley Young man of the match? Yeah, it does. I was planning on giving it to Herrera, I'm not gonna lie, but you know what, Youngie, you can have it, you've not played in a while. Yeah, why not? Ashley Young, and no one's gonna agree with that, are they? Let's be honest. Pogba and Zlatan only on the pitch for what, 30 minutes? Probably the best who plays on the pitch. Pogba was definitely the best player on the pitch when he came on. I'm gonna give Pogba a 7.5 because of his assist, 50-yard pass, Scholes-esque, and Zlatan I'm gonna give him a 7.5 because he scored, didn't really do anything wrong. You know what? Not giving him a 7.5. Actually, I'm gonna give him a 7. He needs to stay in the flipping box, Zlatan. I know you're never going to watch this video, but somehow if you ever watch this video, just stay in the box, fam. When you're in the box, you score. And that's what we need from our bloody target, man. But overall, happy with the result. You know, it's always going to be hard to go away against a team in the championship. You know, for them it was a cup final. The commentators did say prior to that game the attendance was 10k, and this game just sold out. You know, so that just shows how much it means to them and the fans. So you know, going 1 goal behind and to come back 2-1 in a game away from home, I'm really happy with that. The players show great character. Hashtag Brendan Rodgers. Yeah, just composure as well to just continue with the game plan and not, you know, panic at any point. I didn't feel like we were panicking, and I didn't feel like we were forcing the play, which I'm really happy about. And also what I just want to say is, for those of you that do not know, the FA Cup draw has already happened. Manchester United have got Chelsea away. Oh my god, I'm not gonna lie, I did want to play Chelsea because I want us to play against a good team and obviously put a bit of a marker down to say, like, you know, we are here, we are actually challenging for these trophies, and you know, actually beating good teams to get to the final sort of thing. But yeah, I'm not happy it's away, obviously, but it just gives us an opportunity to redeem the fact that we got flipping beat 4-0, doesn't it? So hopefully the players step up for that game, and they've got a lot to prove against Chelsea in particular. Overall, very happy with the performance. There's always room for improvement. I would say the defense definitely needs a bit of improvement. Look a bit shaky. Just need to control the game, but it seemed like a bit fatigued. I don't really know why there were so many changes, but overall, absolutely buzzing. The fact that we're in the last day, but yeah, happy days. yeah, all I've got to say is feel free to share, feel free to like, and feel free to subscribe, because I do make videos regularly as United. We play it every other day. Something Liverpool don't know, because I haven't played in about 17 days. You're a small club. But yeah, just overall, I don't think anyone got a score prediction right this week. I think I was close. No, I wasn't close. I said 3-0. But yeah. It's been your boy Osman. We're through to the last day of the FA Cup, Emirates Cup. I don't know, give it a damn what it's called. It might be named after your shitty stadium, but you're still not going to win it, Arsenal. Let's be honest. It's been your boy Osman. I hope you've enjoyed. Feel free to share, like, subscribe, leave any comments, anything to improve. Peace!